What is up everyone? Hope you guys are doing good. This is Somnath Gaudar from Future Coders. In this video tutorial, we are going to be building this responsive testimonial section using HTML and CSS. As you can see, guys, this is what we are going to be building in this video. This video is going to help you improve your HTML and CSS skills, and also you are going to learn how to make responsive websites. So let's have a look at what exactly are we going to be building in this video. This build is going to have this top section and with these 3 client testimonials, as you can see over here. And to mention, this build is going to be completely responsive. Let me show you. When I right click and hit on inspect, so this is how it's going to look in the last screens. If I reduce the screen sizes, as you can see, the testimonials actually switch to columns and they are responsive, guys. So guys, this, and again if I increase the screen size, again it's going to appear in a row with these 3 columns. So guys, this is what you are going to learn in this video. So before we start building this, in the previous video we also built responsive pricing section as well as responsive features section. If you haven't watched those videos, please make sure you watch those videos also. They are going to help you improve your HTML and CSS skills, and I have taught how to make those builds responsive step by step. So guys, before we start building this, please make sure you subscribe to our channel and also don't forget to leave a like on this video. So let's start building this. Inside the index.html, I have already generated the boilerplate for HTML, and I have also linked the local CSS file. That's going to be this one. Inside the body, we are going to have a section with an ID of testimonials. Inside this, we are going to define a container, and inside this container we are going to have a top section. Let's add some comments, and now let's define a div with the class name of testimonials __ top. Inside this, an h1 with clients testimonials, and right after this we are going to have a paragraph. It's going to say what they are saying. Okay, that's it for the top section, and there we have it. Okay, now right after the top section we are going to have the testimonials container. Let's define that. Inside this container, this is the container which is going to contain those 3 testimonials. So now I'm going to define a single testimonial. Let's add some comment, single testimonial. Let's make this a comment. Okay, right after this, let's define a single testimonial item with the class name, div with the class name testimonial item. Okay, each testimonial item is going to have an image. The source is going to be avatar dot this jpg. This image you are going to have, we are going to get from the link in the description of this video. Okay, once we have the image, now each testimonial is going to have some information, right? So let's define a separate container for that inside the testimonial item only. Here inside the testimonial item info, the info is going to have a paragraph. It's going to contain this text. The attention of a traveler should be particularly turned to the various works of nature. That's the text. Okay, now let's define an x6 which is going to contain the name. But the first name is going to be Emily Richards, copywriter. Okay, right after this, as I shown in the final version, that we had rating stars, right? So I will define a separate container for that. Here I will say a div with a class name of testimonial item rating, and these icons I'm actually going to get from the font awesome. Let's head over to CDNJS, search for font awesome, and copy this link tag and close this and paste it right below the local CSS file. Now we have access to font all of the font awesome icons, and the only thing I need is that star icon, right? So here I will define that class name FAS FA star. Okay, let's see what did I do. Okay, if I hit enter, okay, now let's see. Okay, there we have our star icon. Like this, I'm going to paste it 4 more times. Okay, there we have our 5 stars. That's it for the single testimonial item. Like this, as I shown in the final version, that we are going to have 3 of these, right? So here I will just copy this and paste it 1 more time. Okay, the second one, the name, I'm going to change the name as John Doe General Manager. Okay, let's copy this 1 more time, and now I'm going to change the name as Jane Smith, web designer. Okay, that's it for the HTML part. Now it's time for CSS. Of course, you can change this avatar for each of these persons. I'm gonna keep these as same avatar. Okay, now let's head over to our style.css. In the style.css, I'm going to be using a custom font from the Google Fonts. So I need to head to Google Font Icons. Google Font. The font is going to be the Railway. I need to import the thin 100. Let's close this for now. Extra light 200, light 300, regular 400, medium 500, semi bold 600. I'm not sure if I will be using all of these, but let's make sure we import so that I don't have to come here again. So I'm just gonna import all of these. Okay, 900. Scroll to the top and copy this import code. Okay, let's close this. Okay, now let's start with our cleanup process by targeting everything and setting the margin to 0 and padding also to 0 and box sizing to border box. And let's also set the font family which we imported, that's going to be the Railway, and the fallback font of sans serif. Okay, there we have our font being applied. Let's target the section, this testimonial section. I'm gonna set the background color as FAFBFC. That's going to be a grayish color, and let's add some padding of 5 rem to the top and bottom and 0 to left and right. Okay, there we have it. Now I'm going to target the container. For the container, the width is going to be the 100%, and I'm only going to use 1100 pixels of the whole screen. Okay, and I'm going to make the whole container align to the center by setting margin 0 to the top and bottom and auto to left and right. Okay, if I show that, as you can see, the whole container is now center aligned by setting margin 0 and auto. Now it's time to target both of these container. As you can see, now they are touching to the sides, right? I don't want that to happen. At least there should be a little space. So here I will target the testimonial stop as well as this testimonials container. Okay, let's copy this and this testimonials container. Here I will add some padding 0 to the top and bottom and 1 rem to the left and right, so that it leaves at least 1 rem of space. Now let's target the testimonial stop section. I want the text to align to the center, so I will say text align to the center. Now they are aligned to the center. Now there is an H1. Let's target that. And for the H1, the font size of 2 rem to make it big. Color is going to be, let's say, bluish color 071E55. Okay, that's the color which I want. I think I misspelled the testimonials. Okay, let's correct that. It's okay to misspell here, but make sure I didn't misspell here. Okay. Okay, that's the color which I want, and I also add some margin bottom to 1 rem, line height of 2 rem, and let's also add some slight letter spacing of 0.05 rem. Okay. Now there is also a paragraph tag which I need to target inside the testimonial stop. A paragraph, I need to change the color of that by saying 7C8595 and font size of 1.1 rem. Okay, that's it. Now okay, let's target the image which is inside I think this testimonial item and img. Okay, the width is going to be 150 pixels and the height is going to be 150 pixels, and object fit to cover, border radius of 50% to make it rounded circle. Okay, now let's also add some border. Okay, border of 10 pixels, solid white color. Actually you are not able to see that. Okay, you will see that in a while. Let's add the box shadow, RGBA 0 0 0, and the alpha value is going to be 0.15 and 4 pixels 4 pixels 10 pixels. Okay, now you are able to see that the white border, that's actually looking nice. And let's make sure that let's z index to 99 so that it always appears at the top. Okay, now let's target the testimonial item info, that's going to be these ones. Let's target that. Let's set the background color to white and padding 5.5 rem, top 2 rem, bottom 2 rem, top right bottom left I think. Okay, 2 rem and 2 rem all around. Okay, there we have it. Let's also add a margin top of -4 rem, so that these actually aligns centrally and half upside and half downside, so that -4 rem. And finally, okay, what am I doing over here? Okay, finally let's add the same box shadow which we added for the image. Okay, there we have it. Now let's target the whole testimonial item. For that, let's say display of flex. Flex direction is going to be column. Align items to the center. And lastly, margin top of 1 rem. Okay. Now let's target the testimonials container, which is containing all of these testimonials. Actually, I pasted it. Okay, that's it. Okay, these testimonials. Let's target that. Display of flex. And I need to actually add some gap between those. Here I will say a gap of 2 rem, so that it leaves some space all around, and margin to the top of 2 rem again, so that it leaves some more space. Now it's time to target this P, which is inside, I think, okay, testimonial item info, this P tag. Let's change the color to 7C 8595. Font style italic. Line height 1.5 rem. Margin to the bottom of 1 rem. And finally text align to center. Okay, that's it. Now let's target I think S6. Inside the testimonial item we also have the name, right? That's present inside the S6. Let's target that. I need to change the color to this bluish color 1E 90FF. Okay, there we have it. Font size of 0.9 rem. Let's set line height of 1.5 rem. Margin to the bottom of 1 rem. And let's say text align to center. Okay, there we have it. Now the only thing left is the rating. I need to align it centrally. Let's make this bigger and see. Okay, yes, the rating is the only thing that's left now. Let's target that. This class name. I can make them appear centrally by saying text align to the center. There we have it. And let's change the color by saying FDCC28. That's the golden color. Okay, there we have it. Now we have completed that. The only thing now left is the responsiveness, guys. As you can see, if I reduce the screen size, it's not responsive, right? So let's make it responsive. I need to add a media query. Media max width of 768 pixels. This means that when the screen size is less than 768 pixels, so these styles are going to apply. I will target the testimonials container. By default I set it as display of flex, right? That's why it is showing in a row. When I switch to small screens, I want to display them in a column. So here I will target that and say flex direction to column. That's it. Observe, guys, if I reduce the screen size here, as you can see, now they are appearing in column. That's why they are completely responsive. Let's make this bigger. right click and hit on inspect. Okay, this is how they are going to look in the large screens. If I reduce the screen size, guys, as you can see, it's completely responsive. So guys, this is what you learned in this video. Guys, I just added only one thing here, and that's affecting a lot, right? So guys, hope you guys enjoyed and hope you guys learned something from this video. If you like, if you want me to make more of these videos where I teach you how to build these small sections and make them responsive, please make sure you hit that like button, and also don't forget to subscribe to my channel, guys. So that's it for this video, and I will see you in the next one. Thank you for watching.